Alrighty. Hands a keep. Has a moment's peace. Yeah, I'm aware the round started. Swamp turn 1. Oh my. Top deck the power plant? That's the nut draw. I thought Ted was a stompy player. I guess I'm wrong. Sign and Blood? Is it land destruction or control? Or is it a 2-color deck? I don't know. Combot Witches? Thank you, Urican. Either way, against this deck, turn 3 Tron seems great. Combot Witches makes me say it's not land destruction. Which is good for us. We're very, very favored. Yeah, I've got the record up. You guys are nice for reminding me, though. I will never be upset about you guys reminding me, because I honestly forget. I'm just a very forgetful person. Sorry, Ted. I'm doing you dirty. I could hold on to them for weather, but I think I just want to play them out here. Tron and Payals, but no colored mana. Am I on the draw or play? If I'm on the play, I'm more likely to mulligan. If I'm on the draw, I'm more likely to keep. But now that we're on, you're drawing to an 8 of, so you have to value if an 8 of for colored sources is worth it or not. Ooh, just place the Thorn out. We have Moment's Peace, so it should be good here. We're gonna get the basic island so I can play our Astro here. Because I value in keeping him off Monarch, I'm going to play Trinket Mage. And go for a Moment's Peace. It's been insane. It's won us just about every single game this challenge. It's a really good game 1. You're on 1 fog because Elves is a matchup you just don't beat if you're on 2 weather. But outside of that, the weather is a better card game 1 against most matchups. We're discarding it here though. Oh, we could also just discard a land. We have another map. Yeah, let's discard mine. If he attacks both, we'll fog. If it's just Thorn, I'm pretty happy with just blocking with Trinket Mage. And casting Impulse or grabbing a tower. Probably a tower. Let's attack both, though. We'll just use our fog aggressively. It denies him a card, draws me an extra card. I see no reason to not fog there. Get to keep the Monarch for a turn. Smack back for 2. He has another Thorn. Alright. It's fine. Astro. Muldrifter. Impulse. Astro. We just want to get our colors on. And then we're just going to weather here for a ton of life so I can keep it. So we can race them with our Muldrifters. I don't really value keeping them off the Monarch that much right now. And this is quite a bit better than a fog. Gain 3 or gain 15. Wonder which is better. He has to attack all, or just do this. I think we're just going to take the 2. He can draw a card. I want to be able to swing back with my Drifters. He's at 13, so Rolling Thunder top deck is very powerful at this point. I just want to get him a bit lower, beat him up in the air. Main deck Duress, I dig it. This is definitely a metagame where main deck Duress is playable, and actually kind of good. That's a good draw. Third Drifter. 4 in the air, put you at 8. I don't know how aggressively I'll Dispel. I'll Dispel something that gains life, like the Tendrils of Corruption if he's on it. I will also Dispel an Echoing Decay, but I will not Dispel, like, Defile or something. Really? I'm surprised he's going for the Witch Tap. We're at 31 here. I don't know. I don't think I value it that highly. Defile. Alright. You got me. Defile. Disfigure is one I make that joke myself pretty often. I haven't heard it for Defile yet. You actually got me with that. Oh. We're just gonna trade here. Opens up Edict, but that's fine. Put the spell back and then we'll cast out Teachings. Considering grabbing Impulse here. I just want to find Rolling Thunder. Yeah. Like, I'm going for the Teachings instead of Alchemy there because I did put the island on top from Rats. Grab Wall. Why trade there? The body does nothing anyways. Like, we win the long game. We're still playing for the long game. I see no reason to be aggressive. By not blocking there. Like, that's just a value trade. They do run Gary. Like, if they just play Gary, we can't counter it. And that just means we took 2 damage for nothing and failed to trade. Grab Flicker here. I didn't have lethal on board. Like, if we don't block there, he probably doesn't unearth his Rager. Well, he can't unearth his Rager. So at the time he's at 7 life, we have 6 power on board. That gets through. I don't really see a reason to go for that. See, there's the Gary. I'll just Fog here. Cast an Alchemy. I just want to find Rolling Thunder. It's going to be the way to win right now. Or the easiest way to win. Den of Horror will work too. Get his board. We're losing a Teachings and some creatures. It's not a big deal. I still value Pulse enough. Graveyard Order. What could he possibly has that cares about Graveyard Order? And mono black. Death Spark is the only one I know that does. That's fairly playable. Spending Darkness cares? Does that care about Order? Not know. I can see that. Alright. It's not a card we care about though. It's Flicker. And the island will pull sense up. I don't have MTG bot. It's too off. The bot is super broken. Doesn't work very well. So I got rid of it. Second Gary here is pretty annoying. I don't think it ends the game though. Edicts, sure. That's a big Gary. It's 11. Jeez. I knew it was black cards from the graveyard. I just didn't realize it was top 3, I guess. So I'll trade, block, and then we'll pulse up a Drifter in step. We're just about guaranteed to find what we want. Not 100%, but we're very likely to. Maybe 100%. Just won't be lethal after that. My good cards are quite shy today. Jeez. There's a third wall, De Nova Horror, a second Flicker, and Rolling Thunder still running around, I think. It's a little ridiculous. This card lands. Yeah, it just lands. I don't have to worry about decking, but it's annoying to say the least. Third Gary is his best play here. I'm gonna flicker walls. We don't have an impulse in our graveyard anymore. I lied. We'll just flicker Drifter or something then. Or maybe Flashback. We will counter that. That gives me something to get back with Flicker. We'll take 2. In case he's on Disfigure. I doubt he is, but might as well play around it. We have Dispel here. Oh my goodness, I meant to move my Troy Meyer, not my entire graveyard. Defile all my Drifters, fine. Eventually. Do I even care? Yeah, I care about the body. Eventually. I swear it's a card in our deck. Now we're gaining, well, Yeah, Sign of Blood would be pretty awkward. I should play my Mortuary Mire before too long. There's 5 cards left in my library. I don't even think there's any maps to get. Yeah, there's no map. Look at that. That's the last 5 cards in my library. They're all gas except for Tower. Good grief. Let's flicker first to make sure I can get back my pulse before I spend my last pulse. Pulse up a Mole Drifter. Mortuary Mire, Mole Drifter. Oh, there's the Tower. The last 4 cards of my deck are probably the best 4 cards of my deck. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Oh, all the gases. I always forget about that. Let's just double block Witches. That's hilarious, honestly. I'm not even upset about it because we're probably still going to win. But this is like Burb Luck at its finest. Rager's fine. He can't get me though. We have Flicker Mortuary Mire. He can't have triple Sign of Blood either because he's already used up 2. We are guaranteed to find what we want. And he can't stop me from flickering Mortmire. Spending Darkness gains life, doesn't it? 16. That was ridiculous. We don't need De Nova Horror. Grudge. Prohibit Dispel. Moment's Peace. Bring in Weather. Bring in 2 Gryphs. For Spell Bomb. We just need time to value them out as well. Ridiculous game. Last 4 cards are De Nova Horror, Rolling Thunder, Ghostly Flicker, Demonic Wall. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I wonder what the odds of that happening even are. It can't be very high at all. I'd be surprised if it's even a full percent. If I had a 3rd Gryph, I'd probably cut a Weather the Storm for 3 Gryphs. Postboard they can get us. Like, they've got land destruction. They've got a bunch of hand hate. They can steal games, postboard. We're still favored, though. Hand's good. Turn 1 Spell Bomb. So what happened? All of our good cards are in the bottom of our library. So in this matchup, I'm actually playing Expedition map first because we care about duress on our map. I might actually crack it on turn 2 as well. Ooh, not good sign for him. Because that gives us turn 3 Trinket Mage with an island, and then turn 4 Tron. Yeah, I'm down. Though I don't even know if I go for it on turn 4. Turn 4, it might be better to just go like... I'd rather redraw my lands. So we're cracking first. I want to draw my stuff. My hand's actually ass. This is my own brew. I've always built my own decks. I'm the one who built the original version this was based off of as well. Well, I guess not entirely built. Yeah, for more or less, it was my deck in the past too. But I've always played my own brews to decent success. Oh, how's the dress for my map? Gets me. That's fine. I can play a perfectly fine fair game. Sign of Blood? Chainer's Edict. All right. Sure. So I think we pass and we end step card draw. I know Prophetic Prism is a card we could find, but this lets us play around Duress to fairly good success. He probably has the Monarch here, and that's fine. Or a Ninja, which is also fine. We'll discard Alchemy in our island. If he doesn't have either, he can't really play Magic anymore. Yeah, he has to have one or the other. We'll go for an Alchemy because it's more likely to make my wall better. Grab the Mole Drifter. Play the Mole Drifter. And then grab our Flicker. I can't see us losing this game now that we've reached this spot. I'll trade with the Chittering Rats on an attack. Well, maybe not. I think it's valuable to actually try and steal the Monarch from him when he's so low on cards in hand. He needs the Choking Sands there to keep playing. We do have the Pulse. I tapped that wrong. I guess it doesn't really change anything. We're playing the island. We'll Impulse. See if we can't set up a big ol' turn here. Ooh. We have a tower. This is actually not an easy choice. They're all reasonable picks. So the game plan next turn, tower, wall pulse, 6 mana left over. Pulse wall, 3 mana left over. I already have a Flicker in hand. I think it's Mole Drifter still, just for value after that. Are they? I thought I had them right here. Okay. Try and remind me next one before I'm actually done. Maybe it's just Double Drifter now. I think I want to go down the Pulse train though. Alright, I gotta play wall first. Because I'm a little too vulnerable to Graveyard Hate. I'll block the rats. Well, grab Pulse. I think I just hardcast Griff here. I want to respect Graveyard Hate to the best of my ability. Actually, I think Drifter's better because it lets me leave up Flicker. Like a line we could take is we can merge and then pulse up my wall. It's a line I take pretty often. But I don't have enough mana to go and play wall after the fact, so I open myself up to Graveyard Hate. I think we're just going to block like this and take 2. We've got Weather the Storm in hand. There's no reason to be trading, really. I do value stealing the Monarch from him currently. To deny him cards more than drawing me cards. I don't care about cards in my hand. I care about cards in his hand, though. I want land drops. Let's just make this a weather turn. We'll discard Teachings. I value the island higher. I have Pulse in hand if he has another Choking Sands. Double Sands hurts a bit, but we don't even need Tron to win anymore. I can't open chat, so I don't know what he said if he said anything. Oh, can I? I can't see it. Sorry, Ted. I don't know what you're saying. So we're 4-0. I think that's pretty good.